Hello, my name is Julian. I am from New York City. I'm here today to talk to you about Keats School and why you should come here. I personally chose Keats because, well, it could not have come more highly recommended from many former students who I am friends with and who I talk to, and so I came to see for myself. I signed up, I looked at all the literature and all the different people who knew about it. I asked lots of questions, and I'm glad that I chose to come to Keats School. There are many schools that just go through the motions and, you know, they don't really care if you actually learn Chinese, they just want your money. But I don't think that's true of Keats School. I think that all of the teachers care a lot. I think they do their hardest to make sure that you actually learn and have a good foundation in Chinese and understanding the language and the culture and how things are supposed to be the things you're supposed to say. So my class is the beginner class. You know, I'm brand new to Chinese. I never studied before I came to China. I've only been here for a few months. I enjoy my class because while it is rigorous and can be difficult at times, I think it is also quite enjoyable. It's fun. I like my class also because I like my classmates. I like the chemistry we have in the classroom. I love my teacher, of course. I think we always have an interesting time, a good time whenever we're in the class, and I feel like every class I learn something new. I learn useful information. I think the beginner class is obviously about getting you a foundation in the language and helping you to have the stepping stones to be able to learn more later on, to hopefully be able to build up fluency. And I think that's a critical step in the learning of any language, is to make sure you have the basis and the foundation. In class, that is always, to me, the most helpful, is when we actually practice having conversations, making sentences, not just rote memorization where we copy everything 5,000 times and try to memorize something, because at least for me that is never helpful. It's more helpful to have the conversation, to practice. You know, in class we play lots of games, we do lots of activities surrounded and that uses Chinese in order to help us practice speaking, help us practice having an actual conversation, you know, as opposed to just learning 10 vocabulary words and trying to memorize them. We are learning how to use those vocabulary words in a sentence, how to use that in a conversation, like in what situations would you actually use this word and that kind of thing. You know, even just learning the difference between things that are spoken and the more common way of speaking as opposed to the more formal way of speaking or the written way of speaking. I think those are all useful methods. I think what sets Keats School apart is the dedication of the teachers. I don't believe that there's any teacher here who doesn't care. All of the teachers care very much about their students, and I think they try their hardest to make sure that we really understand Chinese and not just memorize it or remember how to say something or how to write a character. That is the underlying impression that you get at this school, is a sense of dedication and hard work. And I think it also affects the students because it is so obvious how much the teachers care. I think it allows the students to care. And I think that is really, that's the number one thing that sets Keats apart from everyone else.